Welcome to WP Theme Tutorial Episode 3. Today we're going to cover some error handling with our functions and with our sites in WordPress. I'll also take this time to note that this is not huge error handling for web applications. For that we'd want to use something like Airbreak along with test-driven development. Both of those links will be in the show notes. Our scenario today is working with WooCommerce. This is a site I'm building for clients. You can see that we have a number of tabs. We have product category of PFD, we have featured products, sale products, and another product category of helmets. For the client to be able to populate this product or these tabs, I've built a back-end admin interface with a series of drop-downs. You can see we have our PFD product category, we have blank if we want nothing, and we have helmets, sale products, and featured products. So they can use any of those drop-downs to populate the front page tabs. Let's start to look at our code. Typically this is how I would see something like that built. Now this is drastically oversimplified, but we'd get our option and then we'd check to see if it's a sale item. If it's not, then it must be a product category. So we'll do everything we need to for a product category, and then it must be a sale item. So let's build our sale item. Now there's two problems with this. The first is, what if it's not a sale category and it's not a product category? We still have the option of blank, and that's not handled at all here. Nor is anything else handled if, say in the future, another developer comes in and makes some changes to the product tab so that it, say, contains a post category. What would happen? Well, it would fail, or it would not give us the desired output. So we just don't know what it is. So here's a better way to write the same code. So in this version, we get our option, and then we're going to get all the terms in our product category. And you can see on line 7, we loop through all of our product terms, and product category terms, and we get the slugs of those terms, and we put them in a variable called product slugs. So the next thing we do is we check to see if we have a sale item, and to make sure that it's in the array of product slugs. If it matches both of those criteria, then it has to be a product category, and we do anything we need to for our product category. The next thing we do is we check if it's a sale. If it's a sale item, then we do sale item stuff. Now we check to see if it's a blank item. If it's blank, that's fine. We're not going to worry about it. We're just going to let it do nothing. But here's our final option, which is the real reason we're looking at this. We have no idea what this is. It's not a sale item, it's not in our array of product categories, and it's not supposed to be blank. So what is it? This is where we bring in our error message. This is the error message that I've built. It's called theme_t_wp error message, and it takes two arguments. Typically the first one is the function name. In this case I know it's the front page tabs, so that's what I'm going to call it. And then I'm going to have my error message on line 21, which says we got through the tabs for featured items on the home page, and it's not a product category or a sale featured item. So we don't know what it is. So let's go look to see what that error function does. Here's our error function. The first thing we're going to do is check for a transient. The reason we set a transient is because if someone refreshes this page 5 times because they don't see the data they're expecting, we'd get 5 emails. And we don't want 5 emails. We just want 1 email. You want 1 email every 12 days or 12 hours is what I've set this for. So we're going to get our transient. Next thing we're going to do on line 46 is check to see if our transient is there. If it is, we're just going to exit. We're not going to do anything. Now we're going to make sure that both our function and message have something in them. It is possible that a future developer could erase the messages and then we'd have no idea what it is. So now we'd use WP mail to mail the admin email address, and we're going to put in a message again. This one says there is no error message at, and we're going to give ourselves the time so we at least have some idea of what we might be looking for. And the message is, looks like there is an error, but someone didn't fill in any part of the message, so we just don't know. That's really just to catch any edge case scenarios. In theory, you will always have a message, so you'll never see this. So we've gone through. We know that this hasn't run before, and we do have both a function and a message argument passed to this. So now what we're going to do is set our transient. Transients are a semi-permanent caching layer in WordPress that expire based on time. In this one, I pass the name of it as function, and then I'm going to pass the value of true, so that when we get our transient the next time this comes around, there'll just be something in there, and I set my time to half a day. I only want an email every 12 hours. I don't want an email every 5 seconds that this happens. And the final thing we do is we use WP Mail, and we're going to email our function and our message to the site administrator. If you're not familiar with how to work with WP Mail, then you can go check my other tutorial on using WP Mail where we cover all the basics of that. That's it. I use this in the scenarios that we have above, where I've built it, I know that we're getting all the right information, I've handled everything, but just in case in the future someone changes something, we need to know about it. We just need to, or else we're going to have blank areas on our site. Thanks for watching.